So this is the dress completely finished. I have made it different to the pattern. I haven't done the cuffs the way they had it. I've done a 3/4 sleeve instead of a full. It's a bit shorter. I don't know if I can even show you how short it is. It's there. So it's a little bit shorter. My body's a little bit more curvy than someone else who might be wearing this dress later in the future, but I'm really happy with it. Now I did this correctly. This dress is done correctly. I've got the seam down the middle like it's supposed to. I'll show you the other one in a minute. And this is the tutorial we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this 1960s picture tutorial. I'll show you the picture when I'm doing the tutorial. Yeah, I've just improved. I've just put a half slip underneath and folded it up and over because I couldn't find a full slip. In the original pattern, this one actually it tells you how that you sew a underlining in here, so you actually use, cut it out and make it. I'm too lazy for that. And then these days we can go and find a little half slip or full slips, short ones. So yeah, a little bit shorter than I probably should have gotten, but I think it'd be nice on someone who's nice and slim and it fits really perfectly. But I'm really quite happy with it. There's the middle of it. So that's it there. Excuse my little white legs, but I'll try the other one on and see what that one looks like as well, one I've got mistakes in. And this is the original one I made with that centerpiece that I completely missed. I don't know how I missed it, but it doesn't look horrible. It looks quite good. The mistake I made is on the back somewhere. You can't really notice it. I notice it because I know it's there. But that was the front, and I've turned it around to make this the front, so the back is the front, if that makes sense. And this one is a little bit longer. I actually followed the pattern. Well, I tried to follow the pattern except for that missing section, and it is a bit longer. Actually, I probably should have done that one the same length, but I thought this was I thought it was longer than what it actually is. Again, my white legs. And I did the cuffs, and I still haven't put the buttons on the cuffs yet. That's the only thing I did differently compared to the other one. This one's got the full length sleeves and the cuffs and all the rest of it. But yeah, I just love making this pattern. And once you get to know the pattern, it's a very easy pattern to follow. Once you get to know the rhythm of each row and whatnot, so it's quite relaxing. And we're going to make one together. We're going to make it in this colour because I've got heaps of that colour left, and I've got no mauve left. So we're going to be doing it in this colour, which is it's Bendigo Mills 4-ply that I picked up from the op shop for $3 a ball. So we're going to use 2 balls that I've got left to complete this. Whether it's going to be long sleeve or shorter, I don't know. I'm going to try and follow the pattern for you guys right through, including the middle section that's supposed to be there. But yeah, I'm quite happy with them. I mean, I'm not going to probably end up selling them at some time down the road or whatnot, but yeah, it didn't come out too badly, did it? So I'm happy with that. I'm just wondering if I probably could even, if I wanted to make this a little bit longer, I might be able to even add some extra extras down there. I'll probably be able to do that in the pattern. Never know, but I might just leave that. Anyway, it's done. So we're going to continue now, get this pattern started. Okay guys, this is the pattern we're going to be making. It's a Peyton's late 1960s, early 1970s dress. You can see the old-fashioned shoes there, old style shoes. We're making that together. Now, I have made this twice. The first time I thought I'd made it right, I didn't. The second time I made it perfectly, which you've probably already seen or about to see with me in it. And we're going to do this together. So if you really like this pattern, well, welcome along to this little tutorial of mine. Now, the tools that you're going to need, you're going to need yarn. Now, the yarn I'm using is a Bendigo Mills yarn. It's a cotton, 4-ply cotton. That's the closest I figured you could use for this dress. If you wanted something a little bit thicker, you probably could do that. And now I'm going to go with the average worker size hooks because I'm an average worker. I'm not too tight, I'm not too loose. But I'm going to put at the end of this this video, I'm going to put what ones you can use if you're a loose or tight worker. And I'm also going to put the beginning of the section we're doing the pattern. I'm going to take a photo of that so you can screenshot it later if you wanted to, and have it handy. Now, if anyone wants this pattern properly, I can do a photocopy. No, I can do a scan and send it to you, or I can do a photo. I could email it to you, or I can do a photocopy and send it to you of the whole pattern together, whatever you want to do. Okay, now of course we're going to need our tape measure, we're going to need our scissors, that goes without saying. Definitely going to need our stitch markers, whichever ones you want. Definitely need one of these, which I keep losing. I'm going to buy about 4 packets next time I go into the shops because I keep losing them. And we're going to need our hooks. Now the hooks I've got here, I am going to be taking up using a 5, a 4.5, a 4, a 3.5, and oh, this is 3.5, and a 3.25, so 3.25. They're the hooks that you're going to need. Now if you don't have all those hooks, don't stress, because I think the pattern's going to be fine. It just won't be as wide at the bottom because you use these as you grow towards the bottom. But yeah, I think a couple of them I might have missed, I don't know. But we're going to start this pattern together. We're going to see how far we get, because like I said, take 2, but we're going to do it right. We're not going to make any mistakes. But I really love doing this pattern, as I may have mentioned before. And we're going to start with a size 3.5 hook, which is this one here. It's funny because that one actually, yeah, it's this one. Anyway, I'm going to start with the 3.5 hook, and we're going to cast on, so hopefully you've got all your stuff organized. We're going to cast on 17 chain. Now everyone who is here obviously knows how to crochet, because you know they're a little bit more advanced, not just learning how to crochet. But it's not a bad pattern to do if you follow it properly and don't make an error and miss a whole section. So I was going to do this in the mauve of the dress that you saw. Maybe you saw it. I don't know. That dress, no, you would have seen it by this colour. This is the colour I was going to use, okay? That's the colour I was going to use. But I had a half a dress made, and I'd realised I made a mistake in it, and I was going to make a full dress, but I ran out of yarn, so I actually unwound it all, and yeah, it's all in balls now, so I've got to work out what to make with the rest of it. I think a baby dress. But anyway, let's get going with this. Let's not muck around anymore, because I really want to get this done. It's been in the works for weeks. I had a half it done, realised my mistake, and had to start again, and here we are. So we're going to do 17 chain. So it's 1, 9, 12, 15, 17. Okay, now you've got your 17 chain. What you're going to do is you're going to miss the first 3 chain. And the first 3, not the one on the hook, don't count that. It's 1, 2, 3. Miss those first 3 chain. And in the 4th chain, we're going to put a double crochet. Now, the pattern says treble. That is in UK. Australia used to use UK. It's the Australian pattern used to use UK. Well, we do. But I've learnt with the American terminology, so if I accidentally say treble, I'm meaning double crochet, and it will happen because I'm following the pattern as we go, so I don't miss anything like I did the first time I made it. So then we're going to do 3 chain, and we're going to miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and we're going to put a single crochet in that 3rd stitch right there. Hopefully you can see. I'm working sort of blind where the camera is at the moment, so hopefully I'll just keep checking. 1, 2, 3 chain, and you're going to miss 1, 2, and in the 3rd chain you're going to put 1 double crochet, 2 chain. Now the pattern does say 3 chain. I just do 2. I don't know why, but that's what I've just done. I don't think it necessarily needs to have 3, but if you want to put 3 you can. I'll just do 2. And then 1, 2, 3, miss 2 chains, 1, 2, put a double crochet, sorry, a single crochet into that 3rd chain. Then it's 1, 2, 3, and the very last 2 chains. So you missed 2. The last 2 chains, you're going to be putting a double crochet in those last 2 chains. So 1 in that one. And 1 in that one. Now this is going to form the pattern. It's going to be right up the middle. This is the section that you'll see that, I don't know if you can see that, these pieces here, that's what you're going to be doing. And this is the piece I missed in my original dress. And I don't know how I did it. And I don't know why it took me like 4 goes in the second dress before I realised. But I found it. Anyway, that's what your first section should look like. We're going to be doing 2 of these, so you're going to want to rewind your pattern shortly. When we finish this one, you're going to make another one exactly the same. Okay, so then we're going to turn your work. It never says to do any chains or anything. Turn your work and straight into that very first double crochet. You're going to do another double crochet. You'll do 1, and then a chain, and then another double crochet in the second one. It's always the same on the ends. And then you're going to go 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in that V stitch that we did in the middle right there, we're going to do 7 double crochet. So that's 1, always the first one's a bit awkward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to actually grab my dress so I can show you as we go what we're doing. So currently we're working this section here, the top shoulders. Okay, that's what we're doing at the moment, just so you know where we're up to. So we're beginning that. So this is the top of your shoulder, and then we're going to do 5 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the very end two, again a double crochet, 1 double crochet, and another double crochet. Then we're going to turn our work again and repeat that end bit. It's 1 double crochet, 1 chain. Don't be pedantic about it being perfectly perfect on the side, because that side's going to be sewn into the dress anyway, joined to the other side. So there we go. We've got the 2. That's what it looks like now. Okay, and now, because I've wound this around the ball, I've got to wait till I get back to the middle again, so it's pulling out from the middle. In the meantime, it's going to be annoying. Okay, so now we've got the 2 double crochets on the end. We're going to go 3 chain and a double crochet straight into that 5 chain loop from the previous row. So 3 chain, single crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to go into the middle of those 7. So in the middle of the 7, we're going to put another single crochet. Hopefully you can see okay. And then we're going to do 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we put a single crochet into that 5 chain loop from the previous row. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put a double crochet in those last 2 double crochets again. 1, 2. There we go. And there's that little pattern starting to happen. Then we're going to turn our work, and we're going to do the double crochets in the 2 end ones. 1, come on, 1, 2, 2, and this time we're not going to do anything in that loop, not that first loop, but in the second loop. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, then we're going to put a single crochet into that loop, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a single crochet into the loop over the other side of that cluster. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a double crochet in each of those ends. 1, 2. I should have re-rolled this ball, I think. Okay, and then we're going to turn our work again. We're going to put a double crochet in that end one, and a double crochet in the next one. Oh, sorry, and I do the chain already. So a double crochet and a chain in between, and then a double crochet. It's just a habit now. I just do it and I don't think about it. So yeah, double crochet, chain, double crochet. If you haven't done that in the previous ones, don't panic. It's going to be fine. Don't go back. And then we're going to go 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go 3 chain into that first 5 chain loop from the previous row. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to make another V-stitch in there. We're going to put a double crochet, 2 chain, a double crochet, 3 chain, 2, 3, into that loop, 3, 1 more 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet in the last 2 previous double crochets. 1, 2, 2. Okay, and then we're back to the beginning again where we're going to be doing the cluster. Okay, we're going to do that section one more time. No, hang it. Yeah, second. I think we're going to do this one more time. We're going to do this one again. I'm going to do the whole thing again. We'll show you. So at the moment we're up to here. So we're going to go down a little bit more and do it again. Okay, so we're going to turn our work and we're going to put our double crochet into the first double crochet, 1 chain, a double crochet into the second double crochet, and then we're going to go 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put that into that V-stitch there, and we're going to put 7 double crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straight over everything and into that double crochet, 2 double crochets at the end. That's 1 and that's 2. So we're doing this repeat once. So we've got that. So we're going to we're doing that row 2. It says on here the pattern, do the second and third rows once. So we'll just do the second row. That's it there. And we're going to do the third row. The third row is double crochet into that first stitch, 1 chain, double crochet into the second stitch, 1, 2, 3 chain, single crochet into that 5 chain loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a single crochet into the middle of the 4th stitch, so the middle of the 7 chain loop, which is the 4th stitch. So just a single crochet there, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into that previous 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, a double crochet into the 2 end pieces. Okay, and that's what we have at the moment. That's what we have right there. And this is what we've got here. Believe it or not, that's actually there. That's from there. I don't know if you can see that. That's from there down to here. And then we're going to fasten off. And I need you guys to go follow that through again. Let me know how that went and make another one exactly the same as that. And we will go, this will be part 1 of the tutorial, and I will continuing with the tutorial with the next part of it. So catch up to that, do your 2, and the other video should be up very shortly. So yeah, 2 of those, but do not cut the second one off. The first one you cut and you start another one and you leave the thread running. Do not cut the second lot off, okay? So we need that second thread to go through to make another one. All right, so that's what we're up to. So let's do that and I'll see you soon.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy?